Hello. So, second day is Wednesday, February 2nd, and we are here for, this little challenge and for with the purpose of first of all having fun and enjoying working out together. And then secondly, the possibility to win 6 months of fitness membership. As I already mentioned yesterday, this promotion, this scholarship is both for new potential members and for existing members. So everyone can participate and tell your friends. Invite people that maybe don't know about fitness, or maybe people that heard of fitness and don't really know what it is about and would like to try something. Okay, so these are little pills. It's not a long workout. Today's focus is going to be the abs, and because of that, I'm going to get started. The thing that I don't like here is that I don't see who is there. So I usually see the comments and all the people liking it and participating at the end, but that's okay. I'll picture you there with me. And I want you to sit comfortably, either cross legs or soles together, anything that works best for you. And I want you to feel and to try to get even with the sit bones onto the floor. You can even open the legs and really play a little bit around to make sure that our base, our foundation is nice and stable and nice and even. Once you know that you're pretty, or you believe you are in the right place and you're in the correct posture, then I want you to cross the legs and get back to that posture right away. Now, here, let's go out with the arms and we're going to go to translate side to side. I want you to mobilize the rib cage. We're not going to do a full warm up. We're going to have time to go over a warm up and all the exercises in just 20, 25 minutes. But I want you to get moving at the rib cage and T-spine a little bit now, and then we'll go into the lumbar spine in a second because we need to be able to articulate the spine to move with the abs, through the abs. Now here I want you to lift the sternum forward and then pull it back, and again forward and back and front and back. And now we're going a big circle. Go circle around, and another one, you go circle, and then reverse. You go reverse, big circle, breathe through, and again circle around and breathe. Now I'm going to turn sideways. Feel free to stay in any position. The important thing is that you see or you hear my voice. And again, from the sit bone, now I want you, all of us, to fold behind the sit bone, behind the tailbone, and then up, behind the sit bone, behind the tailbone, and up. One more time. Just back behind the sit bone, and between the two of them, behind the tailbone, and up. Let's go a little deeper. Behind the sit bone, tailbone, a little farther back, and up. Since we're going deeper, I want us, let me move this for a second, to start holding with the arms. It's a little bit of a preparation. We don't really, let me take this off. We don't really need to engage the abs right away. Now we're still working on spinal articulation. So if we remember what we did yesterday, let's bring the big toe up. The shins are turning out, the thighs are turning in. I fix this position and then I go a little bigger. And then my arms roll my body back up. And again, I go, stretch, and then I pull. Behind the sit bones, behind the tailbone, a little farther back. I feel my sacrum, almost flat on the sacrum, and up. And of course, you don't need to go so far back if it doesn't feel right. The best is to stop wherever you feel that it's your maximum. Your maximum is when your feet start getting very light, about to come up, that's where you need to stop. And exhale, lift. And again, curl back, deep stretch, and up. And again, curl, stretch, and up. One more time. Curl, articulation. Feel all the vertebrae touching. I'm just getting there behind the navel and up, exhale. Soles together, drop your head, drop your shoulders, forward stretch for a second, completely relax the neck and the top of the shoulders, and then slowly unroll it back up. Now, we're going to get into a more active version of the same exercise. If you have a little weight close by, use it. Because yes, it's work to hold it up, but it's actually easier to roll back up. So it's a little bit in between the good morning that we just did and the exercise without anything, okay, without the arms, without the weight. So let's get into the weights. Big toes up, activation at the legs. We're going to go roll, exhale, lift, roll, down, exhale, up, roll, back, and up, exhale. So you'll see how in this first part of the class, we're going to move mostly the shoulders over the pelvis, and we are moving actively. It's an active contraction. Now, at some point, we're going to go in a static contraction of the abs. Okay, so it's nice how we can really work this group of muscle in many different ways according to what we need them for. Now, pelvis curl and up. Let's do two more. Articulate down one at a time. Control, control, control. And up. And again, curl back. Articulation, deepen, deepen, deepen. And up. Now, same thing, but no help from the weights. So we might not be able to go as far down. That's okay. We learn, we practice, and we build. I remember people at the workshops not able to do one or two, and they thought they were strong in the abs. Okay, so all is good. The competition is with you, the challenge is with you. We all should be better than what we were yesterday. So from here, long, and you go curl back and exhale, lift. Articulate down. Let's go either to the lumbar spine or to the beginning of the rib cage and then back up. And again, curl and up, exhale. Deep and down and smoothly up. And again, roll, roll, roll. Smoothly come up. Now let's get a little farther down if we can. Let's get to the tip of the shoulder blades. And exhale, lift. And again, curl back to the tip. Exhale, come up. And again, deepen, deepen, deepen. Exhale, lift. One more time. Curl down and up. And now I'm going to give a little bit of a stretch with a little open position. So legs relax and open. Open the chest and lift up for a little release at the abdominal muscles. If this is not enough and you know you don't have lumbar spine issue, you can even go higher to lengthen and release the muscle. And then down, you sit back in child pose. You release for a second. And then we go lying down for a quick preparation. I love this preparation for the abdominal series, for the 100. Very similar position, okay? Sometimes there is a lot of doubt or how far forward we should come, how we train this position. This is what I like to do. So from here, you can lace the fingers behind the head. And on the next exhale, you curl your head and shoulders up. You can relax the elbows out to the side. And then if you need some support, you can stay here with the arms. Otherwise, you reach long with the arms by your side, like when you're doing the 100. Now, from this position, eyes over the navel and pull it in with a TVA. Now, let's bend the right knee into your chest, lengthen up, and now slowly lower that leg down. As the leg goes lower, I need to pull in more into my abs to counteract the weight of the leg. My back is super flat. And then I scrape it in. Now with the opposite, you bend, you lengthen, and you reach long. Lengthen, 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 reach, reach, reach. Navel in and bend. One more time. Eyes on the navel. Stretch it up. Reach long and away with the leg. Think about having a big weight on your stomach. A person standing. You remember those pictures of Joseph Pilates standing on his clients' stomachs. Reach, 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 and release. Perfect. Relax the head down. Open the mouth a couple of times. Just make sure you're not tensing the jaw and the face. You can turn your neck around a little bit. And now that we practice that position, I want you to go in a tabletop position first. Again, you lace arms, hands behind, you curl and come up, reach long. And now you can choose to pump over here with the legs bent in a tabletop, or you lengthen them out and you lower according to where you know you should be. If you are a Pilates instructor, if you've been practicing Pilates for many years, you most likely can go in a good diagonal and challenge your abs as you pump the blood through your body. If you just started or you have very long legs, or maybe you came back from a surgery, you haven't worked out too much lately, I will keep them pretty vertical so that your abs are solicited, you're working hard, but you're not putting in jeopardy and risking at your lumbar spine. Last breath, inhale and exhale, 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 exhale. Now go back, grab your head, bend your knees, and release it down. Relax the legs, stretch, reach your arms back, reach your legs forward. Do a little bit of a stretchy movement so that you really get to open the front of the body, nice and big. And then we go back to a similar position with the single and the double. Now from here, I use the arms so that you know that if you are new to it, you can get some help to come up. So you activate your upper abs and come up, and let's go back down. I want everyone to do it together. So think about your ribs. Your hips are pulled together, okay? Because you're exhaling, because your muscles are activating, or for both, your ribs are coming together. And because they come together, they lift your head up. So yes, your neck is also working a little bit, but really feel the movement coming from up here. So from here, exhale, come up. Once you're in a good position, then we go pull and switch, and pull and switch. Every single switch is an opportunity. Is an opportunity to really pull the navel in and go deeper into the work that the abs are doing. As you can tell, the abs now are working statically. There is no real motion. It's just the challenge of keeping this position and adding the leg movement to it. And now here you can use your hands if you need, or you just go back down by yourself, whatever it's good for you. And I want you to rock side to side a little bit to massage your spine. In the meantime, rest the neck and the upper body. And here we go into little circles. Open the knees and circle around one more time. And reverse. And 2. And 3. Now flex, curl up, look at your stomach again. And now you go reach and pull in. You don't have to necessarily flex your feet, but I want you today to feel that connection between the heel pushing away and the whole leg working and in. And you go reach and pull. And again, lengthen, lengthen, and deepen in. And you go reach and pull, lengthen out, navel in, arms and in, and again stretch and in. Of course, if you're new, you'd rather go up a little more as opposed to stretching out bigger, and release. Now Let's now work the abs in a slightly different way. So not only the abs are going to be working, also other parts of the body, but the core is definitely solicited in this static position of the plank. So for the first plank, I want you to go on the elbows. Oh, getting out. So here, elbows, legs, and hold. Hold. And once you're here, feel that connection. I decided to put the feet together because I like to go deeper into that connection with the inner thighs, with the medial part of the body. So my heels are together. I feel my knees also pulling together lightly, and my whole inner thighs are pulling together. The pelvic floor is engaged. I think about lifting the stomach off the floor and growing tall with the top of the head. We hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Sit back. If you have now a floor that is like a tile floor or a wooden floor, I would like you to put the towel on it, or if you have the sliders for the workout, you can use those too. And now we go into a little plank and we move the body back. So I hope you can see what I'm doing from there, okay? So from here, I'm going to put the hands on the floor. I'm going into a plank. And once I'm in the plank, I go push back a little and pull, pull, pull. Push, 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 and pull, pull, pull. Reach back and deepen in. Now, even more, I feel that connection between the heels, the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, the abs that are working statically, and the other arms of the upper body that are moving my body in and out, forward and back. And that's enough. You release, you relax. And now I do the side plank. Let me lift up the camera a little bit, otherwise I'm just gonna go out for sure. Voila. So here, let's go. Sitting on the hips, one foot in front of the other. And I just want you to make sure that you get with the shoulder right on top of the wrist. So let's see. That looks good. So hand on the hip. You can have one foot in front of the other. I would suggest that because it's better for balance. Or if you don't like it, you just go one on top of the other. Okay? Stability is very important. Now from here, we hold and we dip down. 3, 2, 1. Now stay up. Let's push the hips up higher, higher, higher. And let's see if we can go and have a nice stretch with the arm and reach. And then we go back down and we swing the legs to the other side to repeat. So plank first, again, one in front of the other, one on top of the other, whatever you prefer, and then the dips once we're there. So we go shoulder over wrist, set it up, go in with the balance, and here you go. You go down and lift, down and up, down, lift your hips, higher, higher, higher. We add the arms and we're going to a nice side stretch. Now think about that top foot, top heel, almost reaching down to the floor as I'm lifting the pelvis up, my rib cage up, and I'm getting into a deep, nice stretch. And then release and down. We are almost there. Now, the teaser. We are not going to do the teaser, but we're going to do a nice prep for it. So I want us, we were exploring really well in the beginning, the position of the sit bones and the tailbone, where we're falling, where we're sitting, okay? So I want now everyone to go back behind the tailbone. And let's try almost like a rolling like a ball, the balance, but very open. I want to make it easy. I want you to stay there behind the tailbone, pick up one leg, pick up the other one, down and down. I was okay, but I think I could be even a little farther back. So let's go there. Pick up, yes, yes, navel back. You see how my hip bones wanted to go forward at some point? No, back there. open at the hips, and then release. Now remember that position. I want you to rock back pretty much at that point. Let's keep one leg on the floor, one leg up. And from here, you can help if you want. You can hold your hand here or not, whatever it's easier for you. Think about this like being a rigid book, right? So I want the knee and the chest to come together and then to pull apart a little bit. Together and apart. Together and apart. Pull, pull, pull. Now down. Let's go on the other side. In, close like a book, open. Close like a book, open. Close, open. Close, open. Pull and lengthen, and pull and release. I think this is plenty of work on the abs. Work on these few variations. There are many more to get strong into the abs, to solicit them in every possible ranges of motions and movements. To improve the teaser, there is one, maybe a couple of videos on the membership that are specific on the teaser, right? Very important exercise in Pilates, but sometimes we lose track and we just think about the choreography and we just want to go and we add the teaser one, the teaser two, three, or whatever, and we don't really pay attention to what our client needs to be able to execute a successful teaser. So yes, it's a beautiful motion, but forget the choreography for a second. Let's break it down. What's working? What's not working when we're doing the teaser, and what we have to adjust. Okay, so day 2, all good. I'm gonna wait for you we're gonna meet each other again tomorrow, Thursday at 2:30, and then Friday before the little weekend break. Remember to like, comment, and share on at least the 3 workouts that we're gonna do in these 10 days. And if you do so, if you just do at least these 3 workouts and those entries, you'll participate to the possibility to win the scholarship for fitness membership, 6 months free, members and non-members. So practice your abdominals, practice your teaser, and I'll see you tomorrow over here, always on Facebook Live on the fitness page.